Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Uplink. It's been a couple of weeks since the last did a video. I've been dying of a cold, so I put it to one side for a while. But we're back into it. I've only done a couple of missions just to get a bit of extra cash. We're now up to the 8,500 mark. So let's pop onto the server and see what we can get mission-wise. So in the mission list, we've got destroying data, copying data, copying data, copying data. Qualifications required for a wealthy professional. Interesting. This one's worth a lot more, 2,900 credits. But we would need some other items, because we would need to get past proxy servers and the like. So let's see what kind of upgrades we can get for the software side of things. Proxy bypass is expensive, 6,000. In fact, I can't even use that. I need the HUD connection analysis for that one, which is 20,000. So we're not going to get there first. So we're going to look at the proxy disable. The downside of this is it is detected immediately, but there's not much we can actually do about that. So let's get one of those. So we now have proxy bypass, which is brilliant. I don't think there's a great deal else we really need here now. No, I think we're going to be waiting off until we can afford the HUD connection analysis, because that's an awesome feature which you'll see later on. Let's have a look at our hardware then. We still have 5,500 left. If we have a look at our machine, we have space for memory, or I can upgrade the CPU. Could be working. Oops. Let's have a look at processors. We're currently running on 60. See, we got 120. We could double the speed of our processor. You know what? I'm going to do it. Done. Right, that'll be installed in the next 24 hours. You'll be notified when the job is complete. So, let's have a look at this mission list. Let's accept. Where is it? Generate a university degree for a friend. Accept. Let's see if we can do this. Right, so we're going to be connecting to the International Academic Database, and we're going to be giving someone a System Engineering Class 1 to Simon Mackenzie. That's cool. First of all, I want this upgrade, so let's speed time. And hopefully that's our upgrade. Yep, there's the beginning and there's the end. So we are now running at twice the speed we were before. 120 gigahertz, that's fantastic. Brilliant. Now, as you can see, I've added one or two more little connections here so that we can bounce a lot more. I mean, that's going to take a lot longer to track us. And the one in green is our final connection point, so let's connect in. Now, I'm really hoping I've brought the right upgrade, otherwise we are in trouble. So we're still met with the same box. We've got our trace tracker up and running, so that's not a problem. Now, I don't want to get my proxy disable going yet, so we'll leave that to one side first. Although this is going to be one of our main options. Make sure the trace tracker's got power. I think that was our issue last time. Right. Password breaker. Go! Right, that doesn't look too fast. As soon as this cracks, I'm going to set the proxy disable going. So that's it going. So we can be working away while that works. Right, what's his name? It's searching alphabetically by first name. What kind of retard wrote this? Right, so we're giving him a Systems Engineering Class 1. Right, that should be updated. Let's just respond to this and see if that does the trick. Haven't changed the data yet. So maybe it's not that one. Oh, maybe it's because I can't spell. There we go, that's done the trick. So let's get out of there. Let us cover our tracks. there. Let's get rid of. Actually, we need to show that we actually connected, so that's not an issue. But let's connect immediately to internet. And let's get rid of our tracks here. Now you'll see this big long stretch of logs delayed ones. What I'm actually doing is the connection was established here, and I'm letting that connection established run all the way up. So it looks like I've just been connected for ages. Right, so that's 2,800 right there. Congratulations, you reached the next uplink rating. You are now competent. Fantastic. So that went quite well. Let's pop back to the internal services system and see what else is going. In fact, let's look at the news. Now, lost data. Oh no, that's copied data. Computer failure. We've got tons of stolen stuff. But nothing too interesting. So let's get out of there. And let's go back to the mission list. The job is beyond. An uplink rating of no source above will be sufficient. Help us prove fellow employees overrated. Now, we can actually contact these people and have a chat with them. Let's see who the target is. He's just a friend. How secure is the target? Security's low. I like that. I don't need to know why he's willing to pay so much money. I could say I want more money, but I'm not that good yet. I could say I want half the money now. I want half the money now. No, I can't do that. Well, let's accept anyway. Right, and this is back to the academic database. That's fantastic. That works quite well. In fact, let's connect back and see if we can get any more for this. And we can do them in bulk. Let's have a look. Qualifications, here we go. Accept. Social security, no, we can't do social security ones yet. We're not quite that high. And that one's social security as well. That's level 4, so that's fine as well. Let's leave that to one side. So we've only got 2 to change. Let's disconnect from here and let's load up our balances and connect. Right, trace track is running. There's our proxy disabled. Let's see if this password still works. Oh, it does. So our password was never revoked. That's poor security. Aston Cooley needs a 3rd class replacement. Poor chap. That's weird. What? Oh. Failed delivery? No. Let's try that again. Reply. Send. That's weird. Right, the next one is Ed McConaughey. And he is getting an IEEE accreditation. Right, so we're done in here. Let's cover our tracks. Log deleter. Right, we've got a nice big long connection again. And straight to internet to get rid of the rest of the records. Oops, not that one. Not that one. Close. Thanks for the 3,000. Thanks for the 2,900. I'm now untrustworthy. I must not really going to change much, so don't worry about it. And now we're up to just shy of 10 grand. I'm quite happy with that. What can we do with our money? How much did you need gateways? See, we could just upgrade and get 2 CPUs instead of just the one. That might be quite nice. Or we could wait for another 5,000 and get this awesome little thing. In fact, that's what we'll do. We'll need another 6,000. 7,000. Let's see what we can get mission-wise. I'm not doing new identities. I don't like them. Let's fast forward and get some new missions. See, these ones here, we're not actually high enough yet, so we need to wait. I don't really want to destroy data either. It's such a boring thing to do. There seems to be so many of them. Oh, that's the one we want. Let's grab one of those. Let's contact them. I mean, we're quite highly rated, so we might be able to get more money. No. Oh, we got half the money right there. Okay, agreed. So that boosts us up there. So we'll leave that one sitting down there and look for some more. What's this? Alright, just our standard fee. So 300 membership, done. God, there's not a lot going here. Maybe worth us just doing this little mission and getting on with it. We could have a look at the news while we're waiting for new missions to populate. Computer failure. Tons of stolen code. Academic records hacked again. 2 attacks, they knew about us. They're investigating. So they know we changed something, they don't know who we are. Not really having much luck here. I mean, there's tons of new identities. But we need some extra gear for that. Oh, what's this? Jeez, like tons of mail. Agents, if you're reading this email, that means I am dead. I've been working for the Andromeda for the past month on a top secret project, and until yesterday I didn't even know exactly what I was coding. This story hit the news and I decided that I should try and find out what was happening in the project Revelation, and yesterday I managed to gain access to their standalone server room and copy the files that we were looking for. Unfortunately, they saw what I was doing and I had to leave quick. I haven't had time to analyse the project files yet. If you read this, then you have already got me, or they have already got me. Art cannot be trusted. We must come together as a group and find out what they are up to before something terrible happens. I don't know if it's already too late. Well, shit. He's actually given us a link to the Arc Central mainframe and some login details. So, let's accept this mission first. Let's see if we can get more money. No. Can we have money now? Okay, done. Okay, so that's a new mission in the meantime. Right, let's do these 2 missions here, and then we shall look more into this this little warning. Right, straight to the academic database. Load. Academic database, there it is. We need the voice disable. We need names. Alex Walters. Oh, they've revoked us stuff. At the end of it all, just need to hack it all again. Fantastic. Go, proxy, go! Alex Walters, what are we doing? Electrical Engineering Class 1. Let's commit. Reply. Send. Next person is Richard Cadwell. is getting a first class degree. Cheeky. Right, get rid of that. See, they didn't revoke our password there, which is good. Right. Oh, that was, I just responded to the thanks. And there's some more. What does that take us up to? Oh, well, we're getting close to what we want. Should we have a peek at this in the meantime? The Arc Central mainframe. It's bounced around everywhere. Connect to the Arc Central mainframe. You try to access... The computer you try to access will not accept external connections. Only connections from trusted internal systems will be allowed to connect. If you wish to establish a connection to this system, you must route the connection through a trusted system owned by the same company. Well, that's not the end of the world. This is where internet comes in quite handy. Let's do a search. And let's put some Arc. Right, let's do this access terminal here. In case there's something I want. Right, so let's load this baby up again and find the Arc access terminal. There it is. And there's the mainframe. Connect. Oh dear lord. So we need password authentication, we need a voice print identification, and we need elliptical curve cipher. This is a wee bit beyond us quite just now, so we might actually need to put this to one side while we get these upgrades. So let's disconnect. Obviously mainframes are a bit better secured than your classic station. So in the meantime, let's jump back onto here and have a look at the missing list. Oh, let's destroy some data, since that's really all that's going. Silly me, I've just connected straight away to one of these systems without doing the final route. Don't need to copy anything, we'll keep the log deleter open with the password breaker straight away. Look how fast that goes. For 71760. Issues. Alright, they're just monitors, that's fine. A monitor is what's actually tracking us. But disabling it doesn't stop the track, sadly. Get rid of all this junk. Done. Let's connect to internet. So much to delete. Technically, they'd never be able to find us, since it's coming from localhost. So it should look to investigators like internet is connected to itself. But it does make it easier for us to do stuff, so not the end of the world. Ooh, buddy! Oh, we've gotten enough for this new console. Gateways. Give me that shit. You have chosen to part exchange your current gateway for the VirtuaNet Access Gateway. If you choose to proceed, the money will be deducted from your account, and Uplink Corporation will prepare your new gateway. We will install identical hardware, so they'll just swap over the hard drives really. We will copy your memory banks, so the process will take about 24 hours. After this time, you'll have to log off the net and then log back in again. Okay, proceed. Thank you very much. Let's disconnect from everything and speed through time. They finished it. We need to log off. Get rid of that message there. Okay, well let's log off. Then let's log back on. Oh, that's just my previous email. Congratulations, you are now using your new gateway, and your old one is being dismantled. Let's have a look at this baby. Now, this is rather interesting. What we have is we have 2 slots for 2 processors, because dual core hadn't been thought of back then. And then we have lots of space for memory. So we've got 3 more slots here. Power supply, but then we have this interesting thing. We have a receiver connected to our main board, and we have a wideband transmitter over here. So really, we can be anywhere, and we don't need to worry as much about getting caught. Now, we're not going to let our guard down just because of that, though, because that would be silly. So that was... let's have a look at the gateways again. And that was the virtual net. It's pretty smart. From there, there's a few others we can go for. Security features are always nice. Well, there's space for 2 security features, more processors. Then you get insane things like this. And then it just gets better and better. I mean, look at this baby. This is just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. So that's fine. For ourselves though, we would need another processor. So it's going to be worth us saving up for another processor so we can just do everything much faster. Maybe even modems would be a good idea. Because we haven't really upgraded our modems at all. We're just running on 1 gigaquad, I think. There's a modem. Yeah, 1 gigaquad. So it could be worth us upgrading there. And then we can transfer data a lot faster. Security. Sadly, we don't have places for security yet, but we've got like an auto destruct, and we've got a motion sensor. So that's fine. And memory, of course, we need to beef out one. But there's no new missions for now, so what we'll do is we'll call it a day. What I'll do is I'll get I'll get enough for another processor upgrade, just for the next time. And when we start up, I'll buy the new upgrade. We might get another one of these at 120 gigahertz, and just make everything match. And from there, we'll start working our way towards the requirements to see what this is all about. Brilliant. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time.